Hello, Happy New Year. This is just going to be kind of a one take reflecting on 2024 and what's to come for the channel in 2025. This year has been a big one on a lot of fronts. When I look back in January, I was working two different jobs, 12-hour days, and for the first like 2 months of the year, I was just really unhappy. I really struggled with trying to kind of make everything work. I was trying to fight a battle in accessibility that I think even that earlier in the year, I knew I wasn't going to win it, but it was like kind of a sunk cost fallacy. It was a will to be making money and earning insurance and that sort of thing, and like trying to kind of make things work because we had goals. And by we, I mean my girlfriend and I at the time. And by the end of February, I just couldn't do it. So I quit the full-time job and stayed part-time with my current job, and that's at the Boys and Girls Club. So I've been working there for the entire year, and that's where I'll kind of start. In that, it's been a tough year, but I'm hoping to look back 6 months from now and say that we kind of turned a corner. Club where I live has grown quite a bit this year and opened a lot of new sites, and there's just been some challenges there. Not to mention some things with accessibility that I'm going to cover as I keep making the series. We need a name for it, by the way. If you have a good name for the series of videos that I'm working on about accessibility triumphs and challenges and that sort of thing, let me know. But yeah, it's been a good year in that I have expanded what I'm doing. So come about May, we kind of got a call for like what programs we wanted to run in the summer. And so I said I wanted to run a media program. And I had three different age groups on paper. Our like kindergarten through like second and third graders. Our fourth and fifth graders were kind of one group, and then our sixth graders through 12th graders were kind of a lumped in group. And I designed from the ground up three different programs for them. The first being an attempt at making our own audiobook. That one basically didn't happen because that group was like never on the schedule, and I just didn't get to see them. So we had like one or two really good idea sessions, and the kids were excited, and it just never came to fruition. The second group is an activity that I'm keeping in my back pocket because I really liked it, and that was using build mode in The Sims 4 to recreate our club space and talk about design and architecture, and then have the kids redesign club and justify their changes. So that's one I'm hoping to come back to at some point because I really liked the ideas behind that activity in particular. And then the one that really stuck was movie making. And this was for our older kids, and I presented them with several options of, music production, presentations, like, preparing for like professional presentations for school or work or that sort of thing. And the last one was a movie. And I had like 5 or 6 kids right away, just movie. And of course, that's the fun one. So those kids over the course of the summer made a movie trailer, and it was really cool. It was really fun to work with them on that, and it was really rewarding for me to lead a program that gained traction. And we were able to debut that trailer at a talent show in the summer, and it was just really cool to see that get to pay off for the kids. And immediately they're all like, so when are we making the full movie that goes with this trailer? And I was like, do you know what that means? Like, do you know what a commitment that is? And they all basically said, we don't care, we want to do it. And so from September until now, it's just about the end of December. As I record this, we're wrapping up anyway. We're done for the school year, so I won't see these guys till January. But they have started the process. We're working on a script. We're working on location scouting, character development, prop making, and they are gonna make a movie. So come 2025, I'm really excited to see what they do there. I will also be running another program about teen recognition called Youth of the Year for our club next year. And I will also be starting a new program for us called Passport to Manhood. And I'm really excited about taking some of the ideas from the long hairs and some of my ideas around masculinity and things like that, and being able to present them to a group of people who need it. And I'm hoping I learn from them just as much as they learn from me as I start that program next year. So that's work in a nutshell, other than to say that I'm going to continue working on accessibility. I am working on trying to get involved with a group from the National Boys and Girls Clubs that is starting an employee resource group that needs a name, which I have. I'm just waiting to hear back on some connections there to see what I can get involved with for 2025 on that front. And beyond that, we are still working on ironing out the kinks for, getting me programming adapted, working on the communication to make sure I always have things, known ahead of time enough that I can make the moves I need to make to be successful. So lots to come professionally come 2025. We're going to circle back to that beginning of the year period. So I left that full-time job in February, and in March, end of February, and then into March was really exciting because two things happened in rapid succession. I got engaged, and also I went to San Diego for the Great Cut 2024. And those happened within weeks of each other. And it was just that trip was a whirlwind. It was really, really fun. It was kind of one of those where, like, every time we went to go do something, it just worked out. It was fantastic. And to be able to be at the Great Cut was huge. And it was really, really fun. I think being able to go out in person and meet so many people from the community and get all my hair cut off was really, really kind of transformational. And it was about kids. Children with Hair Loss is the group that the Long Hairs partners with, and getting to talk with a mother of hair recipients, and her daughter actually helped me to cut my hair. So that was really cool. Post-editing Chris here, I almost forgot about one of the coolest little anecdotes is that I, during the Great Cut, won a gift card to the Bearcat Tattoo Gallery and got my first ever tattoo, the Bound Shears, after the event. And to be a part of the community, to have this tattooed on my person after the year that I've had is awesome. So I neglected to mention that. Now I did. See? But that whole event was amazing, and to have the engagement on top of it, we went and got some cool pictures on Coronado out in San Diego. So we're planning on heading back there next year. So that was 10 out of 10, and we'll be getting married next year, my fiance and I. So really excited about that. And finally, we kind of circle all around to putting personal and professional together. I started doing some contract work this year. Back in September, I went to Wisconsin for a handful of days and worked on filming an event. And that was for some of the schools, School for the Blind and the School for the Deaf, through Geneva Lake Astrophysics and STEAM, GLASS education. They're really amazing at accessibility, and getting the chance to go back and work with some friends there and some people that really know what they're doing when it comes to accessibility was really refreshing to see. And I also did some work with a project about museum accessibility. We had a few meetings and kind of talked about some of the guidelines that we're developing to kind of create accessible resources. And so when those become available, I will make a dedicated video. If they end up publicly available, I'm not sure. But it was cool to be a part of that project. And so that was the second one. And then the big one was this last November, I think. Yes, November, like blanking on time. I had the chance to go out to the University of Virginia and give a talk and an orientation mobility demonstration as part of a workshop out there. And that was an amazing experience. I will make a vlog or something about that to cap off the year here, because I want to take those clips and put them together with a few other things that I kind of had on the back burner in terms of projects. You know how it is with content creation, I guess. A lot of stuff sitting on the camera roll here, and I haven't done much with it. But a couple of really good contracting experiences already under my belt, and hopefully more to come. I might be doing some consulting for a guy in Madison who's working on some indoor navigation kind of stuff. And I have a friend of mine who just reached out asking me to potentially work at a summer camp next year in some capacity. So along with hopefully doing some more presentations and talks and things like that, I'm really hoping to do more of this kind of work next year and expand that in a really big way. And speaking of expanding in a big way, I'm hoping to do the same for this channel. I literally today just went and got a new computer and a new phone, both of which I'm hoping will help with everything I've mentioned, personally, professionally, all around, filming and trying to get more proficient with voiceover so that I can continue to edit and create videos. And quite frankly, increase the production value of this channel. That's something that I've been wanting to do for a while. I need to spend some time with accessibility and getting comfortable rather than just making it work enough to put out videos. So lots of goals for me there. If you have any insights as to what you'd like to see on the channel next year, please let me know. And, you know, everything that you've seen on this channel is going to stay. That could be gaming, plants, music, traveling, accessibility and employment videos, vlogs, and if there's anything else that you want to see, that could be coming as well. I want to potentially also do some collaborative videos with my fiance about interabled relationships and answering questions and that sort of thing. So lots of ideas. As for what ends up actually happening, I don't know. And neither do like 270 of you, I think we're at now. So thank you to all of you for your support this last year. And if you'd like to stick around for 2025, I'd love to have you. And with all of that said, I hope you are doing well. It's been great engaging with people, especially more recently in comments of these videos. So I'm really looking forward to doing more of that and creating a community here as well. So I hope you're doing well. Happy New Year to you and your family. And I'll be back pretty soon, I'm hoping, with a couple of odds and ends videos to kind of clean up the old camera library and talk about some other things that I haven't circled back around on. But thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon. Happy New Year, everybody. Peace.